Okay. Hi guys. First of all, hi. Hello. Yesterday I rescheduled stream to next week because of internet concerns, because I was having trouble with my internet. But because of that, and because of the maid cafe that will be happening later this week, YouTube was gonna basically have every one stream this week, and I was like, I don't feel good about that, so it was either I stream now or I stream later, and I don't know. I was gonna work in between here, right? But this stream, the stream you're at right now, was supposed to be like a working stream, and during that like middle area, I was like, what am I gonna work on if I have a working stream? So, welcome everyone to the stream that was supposed to be Members Live. Today, we were supposed to work on my Ori song. Woo! But the Ori song itself is finished. Okay? The audio itself is finished. So, we were going to work on distribution. Woo! Now, what does distribution do? It puts music on platforms. So this is where you get Spotify, okay? The evil corporation, Spotify. You also get Apple Music. You also get YouTube Music. music. Okay, I don't have my drawing tablet out. Whatever. You also go here with the music distributors, and it collects royalties. It pays you for the music that you make, okay? There is a problem that I ran into with distributors where I signed up for one of them, and then said distributor has a policy that I would essentially need, because I am a songwriter for my own music, to get writing credit on my own music, I would have to dox my name publicly. And so now I'm not using that distributor, and I have to find a new distro. So now I'm in decision hell again, essentially. I'm back in decision hell. I thought I decided on one. Granted, this distro ended up with like fantastic customer service, and that's what I chose them for. But I have to find a new one because I can't dox my name. So, today, oh, neat distribution problems. You can't rename yourself to Twig. Yeah, unfortunately not. That also doesn't, like, it would have also been a problem because none of my producers use their real names either. And so it wouldn't have just been doxing myself, it would have been doxing my producers. So this stream, what it was supposed to be originally, can no longer be that. So we have a few options, okay? We have a few options on what we can do. We can work on a visualizer. Okay. Which is basically like a music video. Oh, you can't see. It's basically like a music video, right? Which, mind you, I'm doing all of this with my mouse. I'm doing all of this with my mouse. You can don't judge my handwriting right now. But we would go into VR chat and film some silly little B-roll, essentially, to make a music video with like some lyrics, basically, question mark, okay? Or we can learn music. I have about 4 songs that I need to learn right now. We can learn them. Or we can 3D model. Woohoo! Or you can make chat learn them. I don't know how I would make chat learn my music that I need to learn. Or this is the fun one. We can do a Handcam T-stream, where we sit down. Still bad handwriting? Okay, you know what? You're gonna make me grab my fucking tablet out just to be like, my handwriting is not this shit. It is already shit, but it is not this amount of shit. Okay. So we can do visualizer, learn music, 3D model. You know what? I'm just gonna I'm gonna rewrite these. Fuck it. I'm gonna rewrite them. You can't stop me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hand cam. Learn music. 3D model or hand cam T. Oh, this isn't supposed to be hand cam. Visualizer. There we go. This is our options. These are our options. Okay. Yeah, peer pressure for the win. I am going to make a poll for it. Also, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. She's unstoppable. Okay. Let's start a poll. What do today? Woo! VRC filming visualizer. Learn music. Honestly, I could read the worst handwriting better. Do you just not know how to read cursive? Blender stream or Handcam. Haha. And all of this is to say, after this stream, if anyone has, please give me distro advice. Please. Please, onegaishimasu. Oh, why does that look like a Y? There you go. I want stick VT to chillax. What does chillax mean? What do you mean by chillaxing? Honestly though, I have a lot to do. I still haven't mocapped for the maid dress stream. I'm either gonna do that after this stream or on Wednesday. Because I can't mocap on the weekends because other people are using the internet, and yesterday's internet was so unreliable. It was so unreliable. It was actually really bad. It was bad enough. I shall give all the distro advice. I don't know anything about distro. It's okay, it's okay. I know I don't want to go with DistroKid, and I don't want to go with CD Baby or TuneCore. I was looking at Amuse, but honestly, it just comes down to the customer service. I don't know what is distro distribution. Okay, this is the explanation I did earlier. Basically, a music distributor is what you do. It's the person who gets things onto Spotify and YouTube and then gets your royalties from it. But my distributor that I signed up for wants to dox me. It wants to put out my real name because I am a songwriter on my song. Because I'm the lyricist, it wants to dox me. So I said, nope, sorry, canceling y'all, and then I'm trying to find a new distributor because it was just their policy. It was just their policy, and it took me like 3 or 4 weeks to realize that I would have to like cancel with them because I was contacting support, and support seemed to be confused about the situation as well because they were like, oh, well, that's only required for Apple Music. And I was like, okay, but it's not letting me submit even with Apple Music unchecked. I'm not distributing to Apple Music because you told me not to. And then they went, oh, then you shouldn't have to use your real names. Just put in Twig and your producer. And then I was like, okay, now it's still not letting me distribute the song. And then they go, Oh, wait, we had a policy change. Yeah, sorry. We can't distribute it without legal names. And I went, God damn it. Ah, the stinky middleman. Yes, the stinky middleman. So, yeah. That is why today's stream is not what it was originally planned to be. Okay, it seems we are tied between Blender stream and T Handcam. We we are tied between those two. Do you guys like this background music, by the way? Sakana, 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 da 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 da. Sakana, 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 da 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 da. This would have been one of the songs that we learned if we did it. Why can't you go with a pseudonym? What do you mean pseudonym? Ice clicking ASMR? Oh, yeah, sorry. It's wild it picks it up. Funky nice without the lyrics, that is. What do you mean? Why do you not like my silly little song with my silly little lyrics? Why You mean to say that you want me to not use Sakanakananda the Sakanakanandata? Yeah. that's the name of the song. It picks up ice very well. I thought it was intentional. No! Pen name, it's because of their policy. It was because of that specific distributor's policy. They were like, we want these members of the music industry to get the proper credit that they deserve. Which is like a great initiative until you're requiring people to dox themselves. It's a fantastic initiative until you require a real name. Because, like, I am said individual. So, like, I'm like, well, I don't really want to be public, so. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of rough. It's kind of rough, buddy. I don't know. Being a VTuber is kind of weird like that. There's a lot of small things like that, where you wouldn't expect as a VTuber to run into friction, but then you do. Like, the same thing happens a lot with conventions. Even VTuber conventions. There are some VTuber conventions where you cannot try to host a panel without providing the state in which you live in and your phone number and your legal name. And I understand it's for insurance reasons, but I'm not giving the convention staff my real name. Like, it wasn't just we need to know your name. They were going to credit you, not Twig. Yes. Like, under the song credits thing, you could not credit a songwriter without their legal name. Under this distributor. Yes. Bureaucracy is a fact of life. It is. It is indeed. There's a lot of small things like that. If you want to remain anonymous, it's kind of rough sometimes. I love legal shenanigans. Dubstep, vote on the poll! Oh, you did vote on the poll, but it didn't break the tie. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't believe you, Dubstep. How could you not break the tie right now? That's what we've been sitting here for. We've been sitting here waiting for you to break the tie, and you did not break the tie. You know what? What if I make this a Tetrio stream? What if I go into Tetra League right now? I also love how you had to add Tetra Addict at the end of your name like we didn't know. A freaking third-party voter, no. You wouldn't do that to me. Curses upon thee. I don't know. I have to go driving in 15 minutes. Nah, I'm never gonna make an Ori song. What do you mean? Okay, that is one distributor. One distributor. That's the thing. Hey, Twig, listen, dubstep was already taken. That's what you get for choosing a name like dubstep. Why couldn't you have been cool and chosen a name like Twig? Oh my god, Handcam 1! Handcam 1! Guess what I have to set up? Ooh! Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over here, and I'm gonna BRB, because I have to get my tea leaves, and shit, and bullshit, and stuff. But also, thank you, Silver, for taking us out of purgatory. That is very cool of you. I am excited to play the game that we were supposed to play yesterday. I don't know how many of you guys saw that waiting room of like, I will not date my classmate, my protagonist classmate, so I'll date the background character instead. Couldn't see Gumi's comments. Oh! Oh! Interesting. Tea, thank you. Yes! Okay, give me a second. I gotta clear off part of my desk and everything. Ah! I'm sorry. Oh, I'm trying to take my desk mat off, and in the process, everything is being disturbed. Okay. Ugh. This is probably a good thing as well. I do need to wash my desk mat. Desk mat. The screwing is happening in live chat and in shorts. It's fine. You guys just need to type in Japanese again, and it'll be okay. Mobile chat is being weird right now. Gotta X out a chat and click back in for it to update, at least for me. What is going on there? Hello? Okay, maybe I should change the title of this song. Not this song. God damn it. Handcam talking about tea. Okay, and then what do I use for the thumbnail? What do I use for the thumbnail today? What do I feel like doing? What thumbnail do I feel like doing? Do I have a thumbnail? You know what? Dubstep. Get dubstepped. There we go. Okay, cool. Give me a second. Give me uno momento to come back with tea, accoutrement, boil my water, and set up the camera. Okay? Yippee. Oh, I should! Thank you! Thank you, whoever is a member who is, like, squished at the top. I should set up Twitch multi-streaming as well. Twitch, it is! I downloaded the thing. Wait. Does it still have... Wait. Okay. It still has my stream key and everything. Okay. It should just start. Are we live on Twitch? Give me a second. Are we live on Twitch? Where the fuck did it go? Did it just go to some random person's stream key? Did I just go live on some random person's channel? That would be really funny. Okay, let's see. Copy the stream key. No, don't start the Twitch thing. Output settings. Put the stream key on. Okay. Start the Twitch stream. Okay. We sippy tea. Great, wonderful, and change the category to just chatting. Aha! Aha! We are live on Twitch! Live on Twitch! Okay, give me a second. For real this time, give me a second. Me placing all of the things down. BRB again! Okay, I got a mat. Flop the mat down. Okay, BRB again. You know, it has occurred to me that... What was I gonna say? I don't remember. No ads? Okay, maybe that's what should have occurred to me. Maybe that's what I was missing all of this time in my life. I should have... Sorry chat, I should have listened to you and just simply put on ads and made you happy in that way, in that capacity. Okay, can I get my camera on this tripod real quick? Me when I set up the T-stream? Me when I set things up live on stream? Ha 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 ha. Can we get a Twitch mod to go on Twitch and ban that guy? Okay. Ooh. Twig, you're dyslexic, not an owl. Okay. Okay, look. Okay. Uno momento. As I figure out... Let's add a video camera device. Fun fact, I don't keep my, camera loaded in OBS in any capacity. Let's see. Does that show anything? Huh. Me trying to figure out if it... If I move around, does it show anything? Does it show my face? I have to be really careful because my my Gaiwan is dark colored. So sometimes it can act as like a mirror. Yes, it does show. Ah, haha. See, this is why we are careful. This is why we are careful. What if I just mildly blur everything? Can I just blur everything? Image mask. Sharpen? We can just do that. That adds noise. That would be really funny, actually. If I just add enough noise. But is that annoying? I don't know. I feel like it kind of looks silly. Kind of reminds me of like security camera footage. I put masking tape on reflective surfaces. Ooh. That could be good. Do I have masking tape is the question. Yes. Don't dox thee. I'm trying not to dox myself. Me when I tape up my lid. Get tapified. Get tapified. Ooh. This looks so jank. This looks so jank, but you know what? I admire Gumi for the suggestion, because this is gonna keep myself from doxing myself. Keep me from endangering mine self. Okay, ooh. I also have to be careful because, like, this is gonna have liquid in it, and it's gonna be used to, like, drain things. Ha 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 ha. Hee 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 hee. By the way, this isn't a members stream. I should say that. This is not a members stream. I turned the members stream into a general audience stream. I can do another members only stream later tonight if you guys want that. I'll ask the members server later tonight. But okay. I think this is good enough to where I can de-noise. Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Hi, chat. Hello. Hello. Oh yeah, my nails are unpainted today. Whoa! Naked twig nail. Holy shit. This doesn't. Yeah. Me being like, wait, why is there a sticky note there? It doesn't have anything important on it, does it? No, it's just an old to-do list. Okay, wow, oh, natural, yeah, woo. I trimmed my nails recently, because of things. I think I, like, broke a nail. Blah. You got a member stream quota to meet? I do not have a member stream quota to meet. But that does remind me, I should contact YouTube, because technically I did meet a member video quota that I wasn't even trying to meet. But I did meet it. And so I am eligible to get a free backpack from YouTube. I should probably fill out that form. Wow, your nails are actually really long. Mine just break so quickly. Oh, this is short for me. This is very short. If you ever see my nails on stream, I never wear fake nails. Never. I actually, like, I've never had acrylic. And then, like, the press-on nails, I can never get them to stay on my nail. I think my nail bed is actually just, like, really smooth. And, like, strong. And so, like, they just, like, pop off. Okay, I will come back with a selection of teas and my kettle. Because I think my kettle has finished boiling. So, what is a good angle? I think this is a good angle. Probably. Maybe? Also, I forgot to do my beds. But it's okay. YouTube gives you free stuff. YouTube does give me free stuff. And yes, that is something that YouTube does give me. I demand to mix all the tea. We already did that once, okay? Ah! I've seen them longer, I just assumed it was acrylic. No, I've never used acrylics in my life, actually. That is always natural nail. This is also natural nail, but yeah, never acrylics. I don't think I've ever had acrylic. No, I have never had acrylics. I have had on press-on nails, but yeah. BRB. Okay. You guys want to know something interesting? The other day, I got this, like, idea, right? It's like a horrible idea. But I got the idea of letting Twitch chat, I know, revolutionary, right? Letting Twitch chat name the Twitch stream? Like doing a channel point redeem where Twitch chat can name the stream. It's so stupid. But it would be an exclusive Twitch right. So, what I'm thinking with the Maid Cafe debut, because it's supposed to be a Twitch event, what would I price that at? Because that's raising money for charity. So I want it to be a charity incentive of, like, if we raise this amount of money, letting Twitch chat title Twitch streams. Are you sure about that? It would have to be a high channel point redeem. It would have to be a high point one, because yeah. Considering degenerates could infiltrate, I don't think my Twitch chat is that yeah. Not even squished or mirrored anymore. Twig fallen. Yeah, you're not even on screen right now. But that's not you guys' fault. That's my fault because this scene never ended up with Twitch chat. Like if I go over here, Twitch chat is there. Twig, you're silly. Yes, I am. Okay, so this is some tea that my sibling got me for Christmas, and I have not tried it. I do not know what it is like. It smells really nice. It smells like it's gonna taste really good. So we could do this tea, a little bit of it, or we can go with old reliable waffles, as we do. I'm about halfway through that cake. After I finish the waffles cake, I'm probably gonna have to buy a new tea cake. Waffles. I love waffles. Waffles, I don't drink super often. I don't drink like this super often. In fact, what I've been sipping recently, this is black English black tea with lemon juice in it. And no sugar. Hi, Axel! Oh my god, shout out to Axel, super talented singer and everything. I don't think... Are you active with streams right now? Even if you're not, everyone should go check out Axel. BRB, I will get things. I will get things. Is that noodle art of you and her putting me into the sand? Yeah, the carousel has all sorts of fan art. BRB though! I will get the water, and you guys deliberate on which tea. Oh my god, wait, hi, Aura! Why are all my friends here? Hi! Shout out to Aura. We will be having a stream together next week. So, look out for that. Yes, I am active streaming. Yeah! Go check out Axel! Okay, BRB. Okay. As soon as you guys said BRB, I got an ad. It was a tea ad. Everyone knows. Everyone knows. Everyone's able to see. Oh my god, Twig is streaming tea. Okay. This should be more like this, probably. Okay. What do we want? Do we want waffles? Waffles is more... I'm anticipating waffles to be more stinky than this one. This one's a fresher tea. Where's the Earl Grey? I do have Earl Grey, but like, hormonal treatment ads for menopause. Hey, my mom actually is on HRT because of menopause. Fresher tea, yes. So this is like a more... I've had this for a while, and it's also like artificially aged, if that makes sense. It's like one of the is it show pu'er? But yeah, this is pu'er. I think this is also pu'er, but it's like a younger one. So it's gonna have less funk to it. Yeah. It kind of smells like... I don't know how to describe... It kind of smells like, I had a tea that I really liked, actually, that smelled like this one. And I haven't tried this. Go with the new stuff, then? Okay. I got this in December. Everyone say thank you to Twig's sibling for... Ah! Me trying not to, like, make a mess as I'm separating the leaves. Oh! Okay. This is the amount that we are using today. Probably. I don't know. Some dropped on me, so I'll use that amount. All natural with the natural tea. Well, they're both natural. But one of them has been aged with fungus. Okay. Kind of like, you guys know about like cheese? Kind of like that. First wash. Let's see how that opens up. Aged with Twig. Yeah, I personally aged that tea. Okay, BRB, as that steeps, I'm gonna put these away. Do I have? I don't have a spare cup to put the first wash in, so I'm just gonna, like, I don't know. We got a spare cup. Woohoo! Spare cup. You can tell I drink so much tea because a lot of my cups and things are actually like tea stained. Thank you, Twigling. Yeah! They also gave me, so with white tea they'll have like little samples that they give you with the tea that you get. And I actually save a lot of the wrappers of those from white tea because they are very pretty. So this is the sample, which this was like, I don't know, like pretty funky tasting. Who drinks tea at 3 in the morning? I mean, I'm not in Japan, so hi Daishima, hi. Guys, if you like this sort of content, you should definitely check out Daishima. Daishima was the first person to show me how to do this. Same people awake at 3 a.m. shaking my head. Hi, Dai. Yes, so Daishima's whole content is this type of tea. So definitely shout out to Daishima. Bro literally taught me how to do all of this and like where to buy tea and stuff. Oh my god, hi bags of kittens. Hello. Hi. You guys want to see the bruise from going to the doctor? It's kind of faded now. But yeah, every time I go to the doctor, I have to like draw blood for like 14 tests. And so there's just like a big ass bruise on my arm right now. You know? As one does. Time is made up. That is true. You know, but the sun isn't. The sun isn't made up. So. Ahaha! Oh, it smells really nice. It kind of smells more like a green. Almost. Is there a hair in there? No, it's not a hair. I think it's like a stem from something. Interesting. Ha 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 ha. Oh, the color's kind of dark though. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this. I have a feeling I am going to like this. Ah ha 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 ha. It smells really nice. It smells so good. I still need to call and get a doctor's appointment. I haven't been in forever. That's me with the dentist. I should go to the dentist. But alas, teeth are optional bones in the American government. If I don't think I'll ever have kids, but in order to like, you know how kids are like really bad about like brushing their teeth and stuff? If I ever have kids, that's what I'll tell them is like, brush your teeth because the government thinks they're optional bones. My dentist is a family friend, so I get the good treatment. You're so nice. That's so nice. That's crazy. I haven't gotten a new tea besides the Japanese stuff that was kind of underwhelming compared to the Chinese stuff I've had. I mean, I don't know, are the tariffs still going on? I don't remember. I haven't, like, bought things. I haven't really been in the market to buy things recently, so I don't know. Weren't they ruled as, like, unconstitutional or something? I don't know. Let's not get into politics, maybe. Ha 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 ha. I love the steam. Okay. Sippy sippy the tea, everyone. Ooh. Oh, this is way less dark than... Either I oversteeped it the first time or understeeped it the second time. I like it. Real good. Yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. It's kind of, it definitely has, like, the tannins that make you, like, pucker a little bit. But it also has, like, a grassy sweetness. Very yummy. Yummy, yummy. Yum. Relatable, they took like 5 vials from me the other day and forgot a 6. No bruising though. 07 for that. I just bruise really quickly. I don't know. Do I look pale? I don't know. There's one Handcam stream from like really back in the day. I don't think it's public anymore, but I was playing Ensemble Stars. It was like the first ever one because I was like testing the equipment. And I appeared so incredibly pale because the window was right there and it was like fully open. And I was like literally translucent. White girl debuff? Yeah, I just bruise really easily. My skin is very thin. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just like see veins. The most vials I've ever had was during chemo times. They regularly took 12 to 14 vials before every session. That's crazy. I just realized you have the same fairness cup I use. I didn't take my glass one with me, so I went back to that one. Oh. Yippee! Do you look pale? Twig, you're asking if the sky is blue. I don't know! Is this pale? I think this is just white. It's not pale. Also, Twitch ad, you're about to get an ad. Jokes on you, teeth aren't even technically bones. Are they not? Are they not bones? Teeth are bones? I thought they were bones. They're bones. They are bone material. You have the skin of a Victorian lady that hasn't had to touch the sun in a decade. That's crazy! What do you mean? What do you mean? Brother. I can't with you. I cannot. Chad is bullying me. Is what I'm hearing. Shaking my head. You're almost the same color as the... I'm not! There's so many degrees of separation there! Now, if I opened my window, it would probably be, like, way closer. If I do this... Okay, let's put the window back. Thanks. Oh my god. Prove to your right. Okay, we don't have to talk about that. It's okay. It's okay. Oh god. Bones have marrow. Is that like a distinctive qualifying factor for bones? They're bone-like? That's good enough for me. If it's bone-like, then it's bones. The fucking sun! The sun outing me is crazy. Oh yeah. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I should just start putting things on the throne, but I am waiting on things to do a throne voting stream where we will vote on what the 2 things on my throne will be. Because I feel like that is better than me arbitrarily assigning what it should be. Also, there's already water under the masking tape. God damn it, I need to reapply the masking tape. Ah! Different main materials too? What? They're calcium, right? If calcium, why not bone? Twig getting jumped by Twigtopians never gets old. Hey! I'm the streamer, you love me, right? You platonic me so much. You would never wish ill on me ever in your life, yeah? You're still seeing what your skin looks like in the sun. I don't know. I'm not exactly looking in the mirror in the sun. Tape really just wants Twig doxed. Yeah. Yeah, you look ill enough? What do you mean ill enough? Ill enough to be Victorian, I guess? I vote for a chainmail coif for a throne item. I don't even know what that is. You guys know there is a function on Throne where you can already request things to be on my throne? I don't know if I have that turned on, actually. Where you can request for me to add gifts for you to fund on the throne. There is a functionality to that. I platonically like you. Yes, I'm glad you platonic me very much. That is exactly the feeling you should have for Twig the VTuber. Quaff is like the chainmail hood thingy. Why? Is this your way of telling me to beat Elden Ring? I don't even have that game. Can we get Twig spray tan? I do not want to I may enjoy eating oranges, but I do not want to look orange, okay? Victorian child speedrun genetics. What does that even mean? What does that mean? Victorian child speedrun genetics. What does one mean by that? You guys like my reinforced tape? There's so many layers. It's like an onion. Shaking my head. I like my skin, okay? You cannot make me feel ashamed for being pale. It also, like, this is the really bad thing. I have the debuff of even if I'm outside a lot, it doesn't matter. Because I can be outside for days on end and stay this amount of pale. Because I just get sunburned. I don't tan. I just sunburn. And then freckle afterwards. Have you ever tried camouflaging yourself on a pale porcelain wall? I do not think I have. So how the tea? The tea is very light. Very yummy. Very scrumptious. Very scrumptiddly-umptious. Indeed. You can see the tea solids. The bottom of the thing. Indeed. Twig outside, ha, good. Guys, I go outside. I literally do. I don't know what to tell you. Also, what's going on with your lid, Twig? Well, you see, when reflective surface is dark, then surface becomes mirror. Also, hello, Zebra. Congratulations. Guys, I won't lie. Recently, I've been thinking about, redoing some of the things with the members. Because we are going to start getting into the member levels of being subscribed to me that I just run out of options. And so I've been thinking about redoing them. But yeah, if you really do go out, prove it. What's the color of the sky? Green. The masking tape. Ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Wah wah wah. This thing is so fucking hot. Ah wah 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 wah. Okay. God, the masking tape is peeling off. Every time with the heat and with the water, it just peels off more. God. Ha 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 ha. Is the tea comparable to the goated Lipton tea bag? I hate Lipton tea, actually. So I am the wrong person to ask that question. I am the incorrect person to ask that. Almost as if adhesive was not designed for task. You know, it's better than doxing my face, I think. Methinks. I never had to do it for hot things. Yeah! It's okay. It happens. It's fine. I kind of want to change the BGM. What BGM should I choose? Ah! My alarm going off, telling me that it is indeed 2 p.m. Time to start the members stream, everyone. Let's see. We can do this. There are so many better options for tea than Lipton. Yes, there are. There very much are. For me, if I'm going with tea bags, I use Twinings. Twinings for like English style things, Bigelow for like greens. You haven't tried Lipton with 2 spoonfuls of sugar though. I never drink sugar with any of my tea. I think sugary beverages are like gross. The closest I'll get is the occasional Diet Coke. And even that doesn't really have sugar in it. Not really, but it's also kind of bad for you. It's like, I saw a video where they compared it to the cigarette of sodas, and I cannot agree more. Gross? Shut. What do you mean, gross? Shut. It is my opinion! My opinion! Tazo mint tea is so good, basic, but still. I don't generally do anything from Tazo except for their chai concentrate. I will drink their chai concentrate in like a latte or iced form. But I'm not really one for herbal teas. I do like a longan jujube tea, but that's more of a fruit tea than an herbal one. But have you tried 0 spoonfuls of sugar though? Yes, with Lipton, and it doesn't work because Lipton is meant to be sweetened. Although sweet tea in the US is sickly sweet, so makes sense. Yeah, I just drink tea unsweetened. In fact, it's very funny because it makes my mom look at me weird. If we went to Chipotle the other day, and I was like debating between Diet Coke and unsweetened tea, and she was like, oh, you want to get tea? And I was like, yeah, but they're out of unsweetened, so I'm going with Diet Coke. And she goes, unsweetened? Not even half and half? And I'm like, yeah, unsweetened. But that's just like how I drink it normally. But rooibos is so good. I actually hate rooibos. I do not like rooibos. In fact, my sibling dated someone from South Africa who came over with like genuine rooibos tea, and I hated it still. We're enemies for life then? I'm sorry! I speak my truth. I kind of drink exclusively herbal tea, so any suggestions for other kinds? What kind of herbal teas do you like? You mentioned mint, so you might actually like rooibos. Well, that's the problem. You went to Chipotle instead of something better. I like Chipotle. Excuse you. You have to remember, Shelby, I am pescatarian, and also have like very weird tastes. But I like Chipotle. I don't even get the people who are like, why are the Chipotle portions bah, 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 like filming the workers, because like they just give you fuck tons of food regardless. Like, I dislike Chipotle. That's fair. I don't have it often. I don't have fast food often. Normally if I go out, it'll be like a local restaurant, but we were out after running errands, like right as things were opening, and I did not want a breakfast place. Yeah, I can tell by your disgust with Lipton. I don't know what to tell you. Lipton's gross. So is Snapple. Twig, did you try Amati, Rooibos, and Cinnamon? No. But I've had varieties of Rooibos tea in my lifetime from various brands and various, like, culminations. And I do not, like, yeah. It's proven that Chipotle gives you less when you're not there in person. Huh. Even then. Even then, I don't really care. Either way, you're getting like 4 pounds of food, and that is enough for like 3 meals. At least for me. I'm not sitting there with a Chipotle bowl and eating the entire bowl. At maximum, I'm eating a third of the bowl. Sometimes I'm eating a quarter of the bowl. I don't know what that says about me or Chipotle, but I have this really, really good hydrangea tea. Aren't hydrangeas poisonous? Or do you mean like, hibiscus? Not hydrangea? 'Cause hydrangeas are poisonous. Am I wrong? It tastes good, just freeze the rest or put it in the fridge. I don't know. I don't like Rooibos. Also, hi Adder! I hope work is going well. It says hydrangea on the box. I don't know. If you like florals, you might like, white teas. White teas tend to be pretty floral. This is pretty floral in nature. You could also try greens, oolongs, or purples. I personally am a big fan of purple tea. I want more purple tea. Daishima showed me one, and I'm like, I want to get more, but I am poor, and I cannot justify spending that money on getting purple tea, but I want purple tea. Every day that I drink tea, I fantasize about that purple tea that Daishima showed me. Every time I just think about that purple tea and I go, I wish I was drinking that right now. My auntie has a full garden of hibiscus, a bunch of types. Isn't that just tea with purple coloring? No. No, it's not butterfly pea, or it's not like an herbal thing. What is the website? Something Trader. Starts with a Y. It's a tea website. They don't sell white tea. They sell mostly loose leaf green oolong and like maybe a couple of Dragon Balls. What is that website? I don't remember. I mean, think about it. Green tea comes from green leaves. There's no purple leaves. The leaves kind of do look a little purple. Tea. Oh, Yunnan sourcing. Yeah. That's yeah. I don't know. Purple tea is a special Yunnan tea. There exists 3 unique varieties. Yes. But it's basically like an aged thing. It's a different type of aged thing, but I think about the one that I had the first time I tried tea with Dejima, and it was so sweet and almost like grapey. It was so nice. It was so yummy. I think it was an oolong. But yeah. Ironically, I don't care as much about bougie tea as these white people lamau. My parents get premium bricks from their friends all the time. Though, I don't know. I don't drink it super often. I am mostly like a bagged tea drinker, but it's like yummy. I don't know. I don't drink alcohol, so like, and I also don't drink coffee because it has too much caffeine, so I'm like, just let me ball on tea. Just let me ball on tea. Yeah. But, yeah. There are certain teas where I'm just like, I can't justify buying it. I don't think I've bought tea for like ages. Get decaf? It's not the same. Well, I mean, it is kind of the same, but generally I drink Cafe Bustelo, and they don't really have a decaf, do they? Does Cafe Bustelo have decaf? I've never seen it in stores. Cafe Bustelo decaf? It does exist. I've never seen this in stores though. Never in my life have I seen this in stores. Oh, but they do have an instant coffee that's decaf. Huh. I am OG. Good to know. Coffee, milk, I don't drink milk though with my coffee. I'm a Americano drinker, so Lipton purple tea win. I would not try it. Kyra says tea drunk is distinct from caffeine high from coffee or something anyway. Yeah, I don't know what tea drunk is. I've definitely been tea drunk before, but I don't know what causes it. It's definitely, I can tell you that it feels different from a caffeine high. I don't know why anyone gets Lipton when there's so many Western brands that have far better products at a similar price. Yeah, like Twinings. That shit laced? No, it's not. Tea drunk. How does this happen? It's a combination of the caffeine with the other tea compounds. Apparently. Yeah. Yeah. Twinings is so overpriced. I don't know. I feel like for my purposes, I can get it at a pretty good price, but alertness and blissfulness from caffeine, L-theanine, and catechins. Yeah, I know how to pronounce that. I heard someone drank matcha tea daily for a year. I feel like a lot of people did that last year. Matcha was really big last year. Don't like when a commodity is treated like a luxury. That's fair. I think tea definitely has a spectrum. Like, a lot of the luxury teas are... there's, like, reasons to it. A lot of them are, like, single origin, small farms. stuff like that, but my go-to bag brand is Numi Organics, not Spawn, because I can soak the bag for hours and it not being overly tanned, because I make it in my mug for work, then drive an hour to work, then drink it Lamau. See, if I was doing that, Gumi, I would just cold brew. I would just put the tea. But I guess if you want to drink it hot, then yeah. Tazo and Twinning are both too tannin full. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I like the tannins. Maybe that's my toxic trait, is I like the tannins, possibly. That might be it. That might be why I like Twinnings. I don't know. It might also just be because my mom drinks Southern tea, and so I was kind of raised with that really high tannin tea. I should not be buffering. Nothing's causing me to buffer. There's also GABA teas. Level up the tea drunk feeling by like 10 times. You get so calm and focused. That's interesting. Interesting! I've never heard of that. We're getting a tea lesson from Kyra. Rollin is dead! No! No! How could we? How could we do this? What is on my desk? Where are you? How did tea get on my desk like that? What the fuck? I don't know. My parents do whole leaf red tea when I visit. It's really yummy. Ugh! See, I would buy tea like that, but dispensable income. I would rather spend the money towards VTubing and doing stuff. And that's my toxic trait, is like all of my spare money just goes back into doing VTubing. I want to ship a ton of tea to Twig sometime. That's crazy. I mean, I would accept it, but also I don't have like a PO box or anything because I don't want to like tell you guys what state I live in. You know. Plus, like, I've heard horror stories from VTubers with PO boxes. I've heard of instances where like creators will open up PO boxes that are like cities over from their residences and still get doxxed. And so I'm like, I just don't want to open up the possibility, you know? You know how Japan has gift fruit, China has gift teas and herbal meds. It's over-the-top packaging and everything. I feel like that's going too far. I feel like once the packaging starts going beyond like a paper bag, it's like way too far. Like, I wouldn't buy tea like that, but like the mid-level teas tend to be really nice. I just can't, I can't justify it. People need therapy, Twig. I agree. Stalker motherfuckers are wild, yeah. Yeah. There's a way around that. You can set up a package with the USPS and the recipient claims it without the shipper knowing the address. I don't know how that works. Wild convo to come in on. Hi, Koi Hi! Shout out to Koi Hi, insane singer and also fellow staff of V Parade. We are going through the V Parade trenches right now. We have like 2 days until the applicants are notified whether or not they got in. And so we are in like deliberation right now and it's like crazy. When 103 people apply to something and you can't even like contact people, and like it's really rough. it's really rough. Wow. We're dying. Loose leaf tea is a good start if you're looking for something on the cheap. I mean, that is true, but also, yeah. But yeah. It's not that mid-level tea is even that expensive. It's just like... yes, I can buy like a super bulk package of twinning black tea. And... I exist. Hope you've been taking care of Twig. I'm doing okay. Also, make sure to check out the Maid Cafe debut. Gwig is coming. Gwig is on the horizon. You guys better not replace me as your Oshi. If you do, I'm killing you. I'm gonna BRB to reboil my water. But I'm watching you. No Gwig. My water is boiling. Maid Cafe, guys. Maid Cafe. Oh my god. Gwog. Oh my god, Gwog is already happening. That is a question. Is Gwig going to have her own wiki? Or is she going to be delegated to a section of my wiki? I wonder. I wonder how you guys are gonna arrange that. Interesting. I'm basic then as I like my Lipton tea. Ruka, please upgrade to something. Don't hate on Ruka for simply only consuming Lipton. Some people never strive for greatness in their life, okay? And I think that's a perfectly fine way to live your life. Maid Cafe, thanks to Purple. Never thank Purple. Never thank them. What if I just tax Purple? Now that I'm streaming to Purple, what if I just start taxing Purple for Gwig to continue to survive? We just instated Gwig tax. And Twitch has to try and keep Gwig alive. I hope the Twigtopians are insane enough for a separate Gwig wiki. Other VTubers have alter egos on their base wiki, just as a section, I think. Okay, that's good to know. The problem is other brands exist with the same price but better product. I mean... But some people like Lipton. Have you considered that? Have you considered that some people enjoy Lipton? Is the Handcam everything that chat wished for when they voted for a Handcam? Is this what you imagined? You were like, wow. Oh, I bonked into my mic. Sorry chat. Here, let me like wipe off your head and then like pat you dry. Is the Maid debut supposed to be purple site only? No, so basically how Gwig is going to work, unless the charity incentive... Holy mom just dropped me. I'm sorry, Koi High! Yeah, so essentially what's gonna happen is the debut is going to be both on Twitch and YouTube, but after that debut, there is a charity incentive to get Gwig on YouTube. And unless that happens, Gwig is a Twitch exclusive, which means Gwig will only come out on Twitch exclusive live streams, which are very so incredibly rare. So it might be the case of Gwig debuts and then is never seen again. Don't hit me. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Ooh, Ruka cooking. Coffee tea mix is nice. Oh, like a dirty chai. That's like the only concept I've ever seen coffee and tea mixed. Also, BRB, I think the water has boiled. La la la. La 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 la. Okay. Ho 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 ho. Me and my gooseneck kettle. It's funny, my relatives one year were like, oh, Twig, you want to get into doing coffee? You're definitely a coffee person. So they got me a pour over set with this gooseneck kettle, but then also like a bean grinder. And I have never used the bean grinder. I've been tempted a few times to use it as a spice grinder, but I am scared of doing that and then finally purchasing beans to grind and then having spicy coffee. Though retroactively, that doesn't sound like the worst. Spicy coffee does not sound like the worst thing in the world to me. It's just like a chai, right? Dirty chai, purgatory reference. Near like the nana dirty chai. Using the coffee kettle for tea, Twig is ungovernable. I am. I mean, it's a good kettle. And I do occasionally use it to do coffee. I do pour overs. When I do coffee, it's always a pour over. So, like, I guess it really did work out, but I did have a kettle before this one. And it wasn't a gooseneck. I think, I do like the gooseneck better. It is more... You can control it more. But also, at the same time... Like, it's not super necessary, but also, I don't know. It's fine. I use mine for spice sometimes and the other person's chagrin, but it doesn't mess with the taste of the coffee. Oh. Just wipe it clean. Huh. Is the kettle electric? Yes, it is. It is fully electric. Ha 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 ha. All of the kettles I've owned have been electric. I have not fucked around with, non-electric kettles. Though, I have been thinking about fucking around with a mocha pot. But then, like, I don't drink coffee enough to justify that, you know? But a mocha pot could be silly. It could be. Potentially. Very funny, very funky, fresh. Silly, funky, fresh. This song is, a recent drop by Equals Love. Just get a Zaytri hot water dispenser. I do also have a hot water dispenser. Hot water on tap all the time. Yes, I do have a hot water dispenser. But if you're doing pour overs, you do kind of need a kettle to be able to pour into the pour over. Thus, I have a kettle. But, yeah, there's different reasons. Different applications. Like, I can't exactly just, like, do a hot water dispenser for something like this. Yeah, I don't know. I like both. Both is good. Either or / both. Just use the slow function on the Zaytri directly into the contraption. Oh, well, mine I don't think it's specifically that brand, because mine does not have the depth to be able to like do the swirly that you need to do with the pour over. You know, it is very like flat. You can basically put your cup against the wall of the thing, and that is how much you have. And my pour over thing is much wider than that, so it would be like hell. With coffee, before spending huge sums, find which place on earth makes the beans you like, because this is where the biggest difference lies. If I wanted to do coffee, I would go with like a local roaster, methinks. But also, I don't care enough about coffee. I'm a Cafe Bustelo drinker. I like shit that tastes like dirt. And I'm fine with it. La li la li la la. I am excited to have Twitch back though. I didn't neglect Twitch, but it was not me intentionally hating Twitch. It was me thinking that my PC could not handle Twitch. My PC can indeed handle Twitch. I thought maybe the plugin that I used to go live on Twitch was the reason that I was having like driver issues, but no. They persisted. So, that means we can still multi-stream, and it's completely fine. So, hi Twitch! I don't think I have any Twitch exclusive viewers, but hi Twitch! I don't know how I still have a subscriber on Twitch. That's very funny. I like shit that tastes like dirt. Twig 2026. I mean, you can put it on the wiki. You can put that on the wiki. That is something that I have said. Wee-hoo! U.S. culture of terrible coffee is fascinating, to say the least. I have, like, sensitivity to super acidic coffee, so I like super dark roast. Also, there is a book on my wall. Hello, book. Ha 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 ha. Kill you with tape and then throw you away. Ha 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 ha. I found the brand of coffee I like, but it's too expensive, so I'm just buying Costco's beans from bulk. You get a big tin of Cafe Bustelo and then you just have Cafe Bustelo forever. One day I'll go back to my beloved Stumptown. I was a Pete's drinker for a really long time. I think that's my current decaf brand as well. But they like... their dark roast is kind of like chocolatey, almost. Whereas Cafe Bustelo's dark roast is more on the like nutty end. Very, yeah, like very subtle differences in it, but yeah, Cafe Bustelo is lighter, which I find lends itself better to my Americano thing. Ethiopian coffee beans taste very different from Colombian coffee beans. Huh. Interesting. I know nothing. I'm not a coffee snob the way that I am a tea snob. I see coffee, I go, is it Starbucks? And then if it is, I say no, because Starbucks literally tastes like dirt. And then if it isn't, I say sure. If it's dark roast, I say yum. And that's about it. Also dark roast, ew ma'am, just ew. Cheap stuff doesn't mention single origin. I feel like, Pete's does. If you look at it, it does. But wafer? Wafer? The thin cookie thing instead, yeah, wafer? Stumptown is chocolate wafer scent, really yummers. Oh, interesting. I'm not talking about the scent though. Like, if you really taste dark roasts, you can like get subtleties in there that tend to be like obviously like darker flavors. So like nuttiness, chocolatiness, stuff like that, but it doesn't like literally taste like chocolate, right? It still tastes like coffee, but it's like the undertone almost. But yeah, I don't like light roast that much. I know people are like, oh, it's fruity, oh, it's like zingy, and I'm like, no, I don't want the zing. Medium roast Twig, medium roast. Also, why are you calling me Gwig? I am not Gwig. You're speaking to Twig right now. Excuse you. You're talking to Twig, not Gwig. In fact, Cass, can you ban Amar for like 5 minutes? Referring to me as Gwig. But yeah, I don't know. I discovered I liked dark roast, and then I just continued having dark roast. Sorry, Twig. I think that's a new one. Also, I'm gonna reapply my masking tape again. Holy shit, it was so close to peeling off. I'm glad I decided to do this. Oh, it's like a crumpled, wet, soggy mess. Wasn't there like a coffee tasting subscriber box where you could just like end up with different coffee every month? Would matte Scotch tape be better? That's the thing. It is matte. It is matte Scotch tape. This is matte. You were just seeing it wet. Or is matte Scotch tape more matte than this? Yes. Question mark? Oh, you're responding to the box thingy. Man, what happened to them? I remember they used to like sponsor every fucking VTuber. Not VTuber, YouTuber. I do wonder what the next like VTuber company product is going to end up being, you know? Cause like I do think it's wise that they're getting into things that are not merch. So like FaZe has coffee. If I remember correctly, Vdere has tea. I think that's wise, cause like you buy merch once, but then like you can buy your Oshi's coffee like 40,000 times, right? It's coffee. And if you genuinely like the coffee, then it becomes like your daily drinker. But also, I'm like, food product hard, you know? You have to like pair with someone else. You have to like partner with a thing. They still exist. They still sponsor. I haven't seen the sponsor in like ages. All of the sponsors I see nowadays are like meal kits and like data protection things. You need a license to distribute food. That is true. But also, I don't know. I wonder what's gonna come next, because like, are companies just gonna start partnering with Vite Ramen the way that like large indies are starting to do, or? Because I don't think anyone can really, like, be like, we're gonna be like FaZe and do coffee. You know? Like, FaZe has branded themselves around the coffee. So it's like, I wonder what they'll come up with in the wider VTuber sphere. What tape? Yeah. Hey, Bite Ramen! Not biased or anything? Oh, do you have like a creator code with Vite Ramen? I've thought about trying to do like a sponsor with them. They seem like a really cool company. Oh, to get a Vite Ramen knife one day. Yes, haha, I'm affiliated. How has that been for you? Because I have actually been looking at it, potentially. Maybe. It's better than having like a gamer drink sponsor. I will gladly take having a Vite Ramen affiliation over having a caffeine sponsor. And that is something that I've said since I first got an offer from a caffeine sponsor company. I've gotten offers from 3 caffeine sponsor companies to become an affiliate with them, one of which has DM'd me multiple times since rejecting them. There's no change because it's just affiliated. You don't get paid unless people use your link/code. That's still better than like nothing. Like I know for certain games you contractually have to create content for that game, and then like on top of that you have to like compete with other creators to get money essentially. But if it's just like an affiliate link, like Vite Ramen is so much better than doing a caffeine sponsor. Oh god. Different between sponsor and affiliation. VTuber exists, various sponsors. Caffeine, your sedentary viewers. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is like a hill that I will die on. I could have gotten a caffeine affiliation like way long ago and continue to have like interest in it, in me getting one. Because I don't know, I think it's like a VTuber thing that like caffeine companies are like, oh yeah, their prime audience generally is gamers, right? But I know that you are already fucking addicted to caffeine, stares at 0. And I'm not gonna like take your money to give you a discount for your addiction. Even if it's like quote-unquote a harmless addiction, I think it's predatory. I would feel better about something like Vite Ramen, where it's like meals, but then it's also like, yeah. It's okay, I'll get a caffeine affiliation one day, a specific one that does non-caffeinated products too. Well, that is always the pitch that I get from them, is like, oh, we also have non-caffeinated products, but I'm like, it's still, like, for my ethics in particular, I get why other creators do it, but, like, for me in particular, I just can't. I just cannot. I can't stomach it. So, I just refuse them. Burr got a caffeine max to oblivion. Yeah, it is kind of ironic that I'm saying this as I'm doing a tea drinking stream. But, like... I'm not selling you this, you know? That is the difference for me. I don't want to sell people their addictions. Or their vices. And unfortunately, I think Vite Ramen is probably not going to become your vice. I think you're not going to get addicted to ramen that is made to be more healthy than regular ramen. Like... You know, I hate caffeine is treated as if it has no side effects or could easily eliminate your yeah, right. Protein addiction speedrun. Oh, does Vite Ramen have like a protein line now? That's crazy. I've just seen them at like around the VTubing space. Caffeine is pesticide. It is true. The protein everything is ludicrous. Yeah, it is. I kind of get it because I I have empathy for people who do it now because there's so much misinformation about nutrition these days. But yeah. Vite Ramen was founded on protein before protein thing was cool. I mean, that's valid though, because like normal ramen is unbalanced, right? But yeah, I think fiber and protein and all of your macros, including carbs, you know. Maybe we should not eat as much refined carbs, but carbs are important. Yeah, they add fiber too. Yeah. Isn't Vite Ramen one of those OGs of the whole more protein? I think so. But yeah, I think they're a cool company. I might genuinely like look at doing an affiliate ship with them because I've followed them for a while. I've watched them for a while. And they're like I turn down a lot of things because I just don't feel like my ethics align with it, and they're genuinely like cool in my opinion. I'm not chilling about them before. Tim is intense. Tim is intense. Yeah. But I've also like seen how they very much also have like a moral code to them, and I think that's cool for a company to do. Just generally. Yeah. I think they're cool. I've also like watch their owner talk about like just geeking out about knives on their YouTube channel. Like it's a vibe. It's a vibe in my opinion. But yeah, if you were ever wondering why doesn't Twig have a partnership with quote unquote caffeine company, they've probably reached out to me about one and I've probably said no. I've probably said no. Because yeah. The Genshin days were wild. Genshin days, there were like 4 or 5 companies trying to get me to, yeah. And that is the tea. That is the gossip. Yeah. That being said, future sponsors. Hi, Emoji. You can tell I'll have a pretty understanding fan base, I guess. If it's not regulated by the FDA and recommended by actual professionals, then nah. Yeah, that's real. You're so real. You're real. I think there's a lot of like quote-unquote health fads, that go in and out of style. I mean, let's see, when I was growing up, it was the whole like non-fat bread is evil thing. And then you grow up a little and everyone's like going on keto and eggs are bad for you because it's high cholesterol, and then nowadays it's like seed oils are the devil, carbs are the devil, sugar is the devil. Supplements, for example, are a cesspool. Yes, I do not take supplements unless they are literally prescribed. Where's my... Let's see, I need to redo my containers, but yes. Here is my supplements. These are prescribed. That is... If you do not have prescribed supplements, you probably do not need them. Maybe. I mean, you can try them, but yeah. Go to your doctor. Consult your doctor, perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. Diet advice is always weird to me, though. I always think, like, going on a diet is, like, the worst thing that you can do. I had a coworker who would go on keto, and keto is not something that you can maintain. And she would just like drink butter. And she was convinced that like vegetables were horrendous for her macros. And I was like, how do you live like this? I understand that you're like really, really fucking determined to lose weight, but yeah. I do the 1 a day women's just in case I have gaps in my nutrition. That's fair. Yeah, like a 1 a day vitamin is not gonna kill you, but hahaha, berry punny twig. If I did a pun, it was unintentional. You guys act like I'm witty. I'm only witty in writing. That's why I did really well when I was a video creator. I'm witty when I write things, when I script things. Off the cuff? No, I just say shit. I mean, you do gotta be careful with your macros while on keto in case they throw you out of ketosis. I just... I think any diet that tells you not to eat fruit is probably not a diet you want to follow. I don't know. Just eat a balanced diet and get enough exercise. Yeah, that's literally it. But like some people also just don't have a lot of food knowledge, so it can be the other way where people will have that ideology and they'll not understand what a balanced diet really is. So for a long time, right, I'm pescatarian. I've been pescatarian since I was like a child, right? And I had little to no nutrition knowledge. And so instead of having meat all the time, I would like counteract that with carbs to make myself feel full without actually kind of understanding the basics of like macros and micros as well. So any kind of restriction is harder to balance your nutrition. Yeah. It's I don't know. I don't know, man. The whole keto fad is fascinating to me. Yeah, my dad went on keto as well. He didn't go as hard as my ex-coworker, but yeah, both of them were doing some pretty unhinged shit. And it's like not something you can maintain. And anything like that where you can't maintain it, it's like it's pretty much a no for me. If you can't maintain it as a lifestyle, it's like not good. As you know, I've been on and off keto for like a total year of my life. Oh, yeah, yeah, I remember you telling me about that. I mean, if it works for you, I'm not gonna knock it, but also like, just in my mind, it's one of those things of like, that's always my mantra of, is if it's not sustainable for your entire life, you're just gonna, like, it's not gonna work forever. Having like actual weight loss comes with lifestyle change. It comes with like reframing how you think about food and exercise and movement. And I don't think keto really does that. I mean, it can make you think about your macros and be a little bit more intentional, but I don't think it's really like a lifestyle thing. I get when people are on a diet for medical reasons, not to follow fads because you're avoiding the basics. Yeah, like I'll never dog on someone who's like on a medical diet. Yeah. I'd only go back if I need to look good for something short term. That's valid. That can be physically destructive for you, but I assume you know the risks, so it's whatever. What tea is that? This is a unspecified tea from White 2 Tea. I'm not actually sure. I'm pretty sure it's a white tea, but I don't know the origin, or it's like a mystery tea. It's a mystery blend. I don't know how long it's been there for. Yeah. But White 2 Tea, not sponsored. Should I get a White 2D sponsor? Oh my god, that's so late. That's so late. I already hate eating. I hope I never have to pay even more attention to food. Yeah, that is also a thing of like, for some people it's helpful, for some people it's really not helpful. Short term is okay. I don't get keto flu, so it's not like it's painful, but long term messed with my gut biome. Yeah, that can and will happen with a lot of the fad diets. Which, because I already have gastro issues, like, I cannot. I was already pretty healthy before having gastro issues. After gastro issues and PCOS, I have basically had to be kind of annoying about health. I've had to become the person that's like so mental about what they consume that it's kind of not fun. I've kind of become the person of like, if I go to like a social function, there's a chance I'm not eating. And I was already kind of that person with pescatarianism, but nowadays, like, I'm not even gonna, like, if there's fries, normally, before, I would have, like, eaten the fries and that would have been my dinner. Nowadays, I would just eat before, normally. The funny thing about this whole dieting shtick is, at best, you're maybe extending your life by a negligible amount. That is true. Yeah. But dropping 10 pounds in less than a month while looking snatched, kind of addicting, not gonna lie. I mean, that is kind of how, like, body dysmorphia and stuff happens, right? Too, though? Get the basics right, and God willing, you'll live a long and healthy life. Yeah. Eat your vegetables, eat your fruit, don't fry everything in oil. Have a variety of foods in your diet. Heard a kind of niche group knocking fermented foods, and like, what about the gut? There was a group knocking fermented foods? Also, my tea is done. Look at how clear this is. This is the last steep. We're done. We went from here to here. We talking about this while I'm making pierogi bake. What is a pierogi bake? I'm familiar with pierogis. But are you like putting them in a casserole? I definitely also think that there can be balance. Like, this is a little bit unhinged, but today for lunch, I was like, wow, I kind of want ravioli, but I don't want to, like, have that amount of carbs, so I, like, I took my regular soup base that I do for seafood soup, chopped up some cod, put it in the soup with, like, peppers and onions, and some kale, and then threw, like, 3-ish ravioli into it, and that sated my ravioli craving while having like a balanced meal. Casserole, yeah, I can send a pic later. Please do, because I'm so curious. I've never had pierogi outside of the you know, God intended pierogi of just like boiled and then fried. Are pierogi the bagels of pasta? They are, right? Because you boil them and then pan fry them. It's like boiling and then baking. I think they are. I'll classify them as such in my mind. Love me some lacto-fermented pickles. I love pickles. I love pickles so much. They were saying it was like fried food level of don't. That's crazy. That is crazy to me. That is not a fair comparison. I think it's a very fair comparison. I think it's an incredibly fair comparison. Don't treat this like the time I was asking whether or not Mormons can have soup because they have a ban on hot liquids, even though they drink hot chocolate. God. What do you mean, I what? Twig? What do you mean? These are very normal things to be asking. Okay? It's like me saying that ketchup is a soup. Because if what is it? Gazpacho is a soup? Then ketchup is a soup. I love being unhealthy, Lamau. Oh my god. That is not a normal statement. I don't know what to tell you, Dubstep. Have you not ever known me? Ketchup is a sauce. No, it's a soup. God almighty, some people are just out there putting people's lives in jeopardy for a few bucks. I don't know what that is in reference for, MR. But I hope it's not about the pierogies being baked. Oh, could you boil and then bake pierogies like bagels? That would be so much faster than pan frying them. Ketchup is a smoothie, but smoothies are also soup because gazpacho is a soup and gazpacho is a cold blended liquid. So if ketchup is a smoothie, then and smoothies are soup, then ketchup is a soup. Do you see? What's you guys' favorite soup? Isn't pierogi just dumplings? Yeah, it's pretty much. I love getting smacked by Twig. That actively made my mic fall. I'm just gonna crush this Costco hot dog and disassociate now. That's great. Labels are imperfect, yeah. Could a hot dog be a soup? You know what? Okay, I'm a little bit of a nerd, right? And so sometimes I will watch video essays, but I don't watch video essays on everything, right? I'm not just like a video essay slop viewer. I love video essays about food and food science in particular, okay? If I could go to culinary school for free and just learn about the chemistry of food, oh, I would be in heaven. But there was a video recently about like the emulsifiers of meat and like the existence of meat glue and how it creates certain things like dinosaur nuggets, and how like it was like a video on the McRib and like how the McRib is actually constructed, and this meat glue is so interesting to me that it can just like bind together meat. You can just read about food science in a book. That is true. I want food science books though. Twig, no. What do you mean, Twig, no? Have you seen how hot dogs are made? They are soup that is cooked, kind of. Are hot dogs just molded soup? I think we are not turning hot dogs into soup. I feel like you don't know the definition of fun, Dubstep. Plus, also, I won't do that because I don't think I have access to fish hot dogs. I was talking about what Cass mentioned, the whole fermented food oh, okay. I have food science books on my throne. You can put those on your throne too. Oh my god, I have to look at Gumi's throne then. I haven't even thought about looking at food science books. Normally my books that I read these days are either like classics or linguistic stuff. Oh, fish hot dogs, it's a yummy snack in China. Yeah, I know that they exist. I just don't think I have any around me. Personally. Also, this might be a weird thing about me, but I am kind of picky about the fish cakes that I like. Like, certain ones I like, certain ones I dislike. I think, like, imitation crab, I only like in certain scenarios. But then, like, omuk from, like, Korea, I like in most scenarios. There's, like, weirdness with me and fish stuff. Most of the time, I'd just rather have just straight fish. Someone already bought me salt, fat, acid, heat, so that's not on my throne, but put that on your throne too. Oh! I have heard about that one. I don't know. I feel like that one got pretty hyped, so I didn't buy it because it was like very overhyped, but yeah. I do want to eventually buy the CIA cookbook. The Culinary Institute of America cookbook, and do some of the recipes on stream, because that would be fun. Because they do mostly like French food and like Western foods, and I barely have a basis in that world. Bit of a nerd, couldn't tell, Chief. I don't know. Also, hello, Nico the Space Mage! Hello, welcome to the Twig live stream. What were you guys up to? Hi. Hello. How are you guys? Oh, sorry for being subscribers only. This was originally supposed to be like a members only stream. I apologize. But we're here. Hi, welcome. What were you guys up to? I hope your stream went really well. My name is Twig. I am a nerd who asks a lot of questions, but also never gets answers to them. And I am also an idol. I sing and I dance. I do my little dancey dance. I have a debut! Benefiting No Child Hungry on Friday. If you have money to spare and you care about starving kids in America, please do come by, because I would love to see you there supporting No Kid Hungry, because it is, yeah. Hi, we were doing Stardew, but I have to run, so here. Oh, it's okay. Never feel bad about running and raiding and running, but I appreciate you. Lol, Twig hates anything overhyped just because they're popular. What a hipster, the OG definition. It wasn't that, it was more of like, I got curious how much the hype was just because of the type of book it was, or like whether or not, like how in depth the information would actually go into. But I had never like actually seen it in a bookstore, so I wasn't able to like read a passage and like look at the chapters and stuff, you know. Neko, get your butt over on the purple app. Don't peer pressure your friends, dubstep. Don't peer pressure your friends. Squint. But that is the tea done. We did a full tea session, and I still have bagged tea over here that is no longer icy. Wow, and I have a whole glass of water as well, because I didn't anticipate doing a tea stream. Can you believe that? I'll go through the book when I get home and see. I appreciate you, Gumi. Gumi aiming for the jugular. I mean, it's not like a bad assumption about me. Like, sometimes I will avoid things because they're popular, but it depends on, like, what spheres they're popular in, whether or not I avoid them or I buy into the hype. And we only spilled a little bit of tea, but the tea was actually spilled, yeah. Tea was spilled! Wow! Woo! But yeah. Needless to say, I do need to piss. That is something that I need to do, so I will BRB, and we will come back. Ha 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 ha. Idle is a stretch, more of an entertain. What do you mean idle is a stretch? I can be idle, maybe, kind of. Okay, BRB. Not Gumi shilling for me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Idle meeting time. You know what, maybe... I love how my chat's cuter than me. They're like, Twig needs to go on an idle meeting. And I go, I need to piss. Also, hi, Daddy! Wait, it's been a while since I've seen D. Wait, D, do you still stream? Guys, if you don't know D was here. God, you were here from, like, the Beetle days. Like, the really, really, really early days of Twig, where, we had, like, PowerPoint nights and stuff. Yes, ma'am, I got a new wait, I have to go look at D right now. It's been a while, D. Holy shit. I see you on Twitter sometimes, but I never know if you're streaming still. Wait. What is your ad on Twitter? I've seen you in my notifications. I have seen you. Where art thee? Wherefore art thou, Daddy? I still hate that name. I will have you know. Okay. Wait! Why is the model kind of fitting you? Wait, that's kind of cool. Slay. He gotta glow up, everyone. Clap. Chat delay really messing up the business? Messing up the business? I feel like you might just be behind on stream. Are you sure you're not behind on stream? Also, hi Arthur. Hello. Hello. I love the stars in your eyes, D. Oh my god. Slay. I gotta go. Oh, you're on Twitch. That's why I haven't seen any of your streams. I gotta go stalk you later. I gotta stalk you later. For real, for real. Slay. Yeah, slay. Why are you making that face? Like you do not want me to perceive you. Eye emoji. You wanna know something crazy, D? I ran into Skytesy recently. It was crazy. I was like, wow. What tea you making? Oh, you're actually meeting us at like the end of the tea session. This was like a really floral white tea. Yes. Indeed. Indeed. But yeah, I ran into Skytesy recently. I don't know if you remember Skytesy, but yeah, it was crazy. It would be crazy to like look at the old Among Us streams and see who I could bring back together to do another Among Us stream in the year of our Lord 2026. I've been consuming a ridiculous amount of matcha milk tea. I don't know what it is about matcha. I cannot drink it. I realized that I could not drink matcha after like the third time I made it in the morning, and it made me want to throw up. I don't know what it is about it. It might be the amount of caffeine. There's just so much caffeine in matcha that I was like, oh. Yeah, me for real type shit. Yeah, it's really bad because I love the taste of matcha. I love the taste. It just makes me nauseated because of the amount of caffeine. I'm really sensitive to caffeine. So yeah, I can't drink coffee, I can't drink matcha. They both make me like need to throw up. Not even want, need. I had coffee like 2 days ago, and like I will feel the effects of coffee for like days after I drink coffee. Been loving all of your idol performances, by the way. Hopefully one day I can join. Oh my god, wait, you sing? That dude, we need to catch up, okay? We need to catch up. There's so many guys, let this be a reminder that time is real, and like over time you lose track of people and you just like lose touch with people. But like D's actually really cool. Really cool dude. Really chill guy. I just hate his name. Why would you name yourself Daddy? Why? Why would you do that? No, the passage of time is a myth. Yeah. Yes, ma'am, I can sing and dance. Do you have trackers? Did you get on the ReboCap hype? I know a lot of people have gotten on the ReboCap hype, actually. So many people. So many people have jumped on the bandwagon. Lol, I ran out of ideas, not gonna lie. That's crazy. And so you were like, you can call me Daddy, literally. You were like, actually, Daddy is okay. I need to get into that. That's valid. I feel like, I don't know. ReboCap, I like that all of my friends can dance now, right? But I kind of wish they had slimes because they drift a lot. So with the Maid debut, I'm not gonna leak who it is yet because actually no, we have announced the people who are in the Maid debut. Leah has some dancing in the Maid debut, and Leah had to like re-record because they were just drifting all over the place. Wait, Twitch chat on screen? You might be behind. No, Twitch chat is not on screen. Twitch chat has not been on screen. Oh my god, I'm perceiving D right now. Hey there, strangers, I'm D. Oh my god, wait. So you have yourself gone by D now. May? Question mark? What do you mean, May? I'm a samurai wandering around on the internet. Oh, so you're still a samurai. Hoping to share my experience on whatever I come across with you all. Very silly. I love how the first rule is no slurs. Slay pussy queen. Very cool. Is Twig's internet extra freaky today, or is it just me? It is probably extra freaky today. My internet is probably extra freaky today. Not gonna lie, I was playing Uma Musume earlier and I was having trouble with it. You said May debut, or I misheard? English still hard. No. The debut is made, like Mado, like Maid Cafe. Yes, I do have a Maid Cafe debut coming on Friday. Please come. Gwig is begging you to come, and I am begging you not to make Gwig your Oshi. Please spare us purple people a right. What if I make your rights buyable with the Maid debut? That would be really funny. You have to spend real life money. Real life microtransactions. Twig, please use the tools/websites I sent for the love of God. Question mark? Gwig is begging me to come? Say, I'm going to kill you, Gumi. Capitalist dystopia? That would be really funny though. What if that was really funny? Will you be singing Make a Debut during your Maid debut? I will not be singing it, but I can sing it right now if it'll make you come to the Maid debut. Hibiki fanfare. Da 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 da. Is that good enough for you? Is that fine? But yeah, I think it is time. It is time for me to clean everything up. The internet test, is it your router or ISP? I don't know. Speaking of Uma, it's really funny how cracked the new scenario is. I have actually been having trouble with it, so I'll probably pester you pretty soon to be like, hello, can you please hello, I emoji, hello, please, tutor me for free. Yes, indeed, I emoji. Let's see. Who is live, currently that I am following? Let us see. I'm like looking through Twitch chat to potentially raid on Twitch chat. Can you believe that? I might raid on Twitch chat. Wow. Wow, Twig raiding on Twitch chat. Wait, oh my god, this person's ancient. Oh my god, speaking of people I haven't talked to in like forever, let's raid this person. Okay, Twitch chat, goodbye. Goodbye. See you guys on Friday, I guess, because that's the next Twitch stream. Goodbye. Okay. For YouTube chat, I'm going to raid someone as well. But we might have a members only stream tonight, depending on how the depending on how the Discord channel fares. Oh, I did want to ask you guys this, actually, the YouTube people. Hey guys, so turns out I have found a way, by the grace of God, to reduce the price of gift memberships, actually. And so I could reduce the price to $1 a month, so that YouTube chat, who gets gifted a membership, they're like way less money. But at the same time, if I do that, the people who get a gift membership will not be eligible to join the Discord. It will be the emote only tier, but more people will get emotes and more people will have access to the member streams. So what I'm gonna do, yes, I discovered this because of my mother. My mother was like, hey, did you know you can do this? And I was like, what? And so, I'm gonna do this. What do we reduce the member gift price? Okay. Keep it $5 for Discord access, or lower to $1 for more members. Yes. There we go. Woo! As long as that tier gets members only content. Yes, so the $1 a month gets you into member streams. Yes. Thanks for the fun stream and all the best. Thank you, Ruka, for being here. Thank you. Woohoo! Also, I see the Twitch chat twigging them. Very silly. Very silly. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Let's see. It looks like you guys want me to lower it to $1. That's fine. We are a democracy type shit. We are indeed a democracy. You guys remember when everyone was like, Twig is a dictator? No, this is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Okay. So, because I don't want you guys to spend your money on me this week, because we have the maid stream. After the maid stream, we will reduce the member gifting price to $1. And you guys will be able to have more comrades. Maybe not in the server, but you will have them in the members only content. Yippee! 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 Okay, now I will come up with who to raid. If you've never been in a Twig stream before, we're going to raid someone, and the raid message will be get twigged. And we are going to have a lot of fun in their channel. We're going to be super cool and snazzy. And my next stream, unless we stream tonight for the members, my next stream is going to be on Friday with the maid debut. We are going to raid one of the V4 Mirai girls, who's playing Disgaea 2, which I've never heard of it. So I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys soon. Woohoo!